Hey guys, Jen Palco here. In this video, I wanted to describe a reality that I'm experiencing this morning and what I woke up into, and ways using examples of my own life on how to change a bad day into a good day. So this is a little ad hoc because I woke up this morning and really was on the wrong side of the bed, like feeling so crappy, really anxious. Little TMI, I'm premenstrual, so my nerves, I always feel really anxious and kind of like nervous, insecure, a little depressed, not on, on an emotional level, and then physically it's all that other junk. Luckily I don't have that yet, but so I woke up just on the wrong side of the bed, like everything triggering me. I woke up knowing this, that I was in a bad mood, and what happened was I let it take a hold of me and I started spiraling kind of out of control. So if you've ever been there, you wake up and you think about something that triggers you, and it makes you feel not good. It makes you feel either angry or depressed or anxious, whether it's thinking about a work project or it's thinking about something you have to do today that you don't want to do, or your significant other says something to you that kind of hits a nerve, and then the next thing you know it, you get out of bed, you stub your toe, there's no you run out of hot water in the shower, you get an email that, I don't know, that really sets you off. Just a spiral of events that you burn the toast, all that kind of thing. So that's kind of what happened to me this morning. I woke up, felt really crummy, and I let it get a hold of me. I let it take control of me. I was sucked in by the pendulum, and that was it. It was history. So it went from being just feeling kind of anxious, uneasy this morning to, oh my God, my life sucks, or I managed to get a workout in, if you could even call it that, but it was really the whole time I was like, oh, I don't feel like working out. Like, why don't I feel like working out lately? Like, I've been so lazy. I'm looking in the mirror, looking at my stomach, like, oh my gosh, like I eat too much and all that kind of thing. And then I started thinking, oh, I don't want to do this and that today. I don't feel like it. Tomorrow I have a new venture. I'm starting with doing acupuncture in not a detox, an outpatient facility. And I started thinking about that and like, well, what if I fail? Or like, how am I going to do it? Oh my God, I'm feeling overwhelmed. I have too much to do today. So it's just spiraling out of control. It's like, why don't I have time? And then I start thinking, oh, I don't have money, or I don't have, just crazy. And I know it in my brain, and I decided to let it suck me in, and that was it. That was history. It took off, and it took off, So I'm sure this has happened to you. God knows, I know it's happened to you. So what do you do in this instance? How do you break out of it? I mean, I did go and meditate for 10 minutes. It made me feel a little bit better, but I was just in the mindset. I just wasn't in the mindset to do it. I was feeling that anxious feeling, and I was like, I don't want to sit here for 10 minutes. I'd rather be doing something else. So how do you, once you start spiraling, when your brain starts taking over with these negative thoughts, how do you counteract that? What do you do? So the first thing that you can really do is pretty much awareness, okay? Awareness that it's happening, being conscious that it's happening, maybe knowing why it's happening. Maybe your hormones are going crazy, or maybe something triggered you and you know that always triggers you to make you angry, or whatever it is. Awareness is the first step, okay? Just being aware that you're in a bad mood, it's taken hold of you, and you recognize that, okay? You accept it. Okay, number 2 is make the choice. So you all have a choice whether you want to go down that path, let your brain hijack you, because it will hijack you, and go down that path of just your just your day just being full of resistance and negativity and anger and just more and more bad stuff happening in your life. Or you can make the choice to not let that happen, not let your brain take control. So you have a choice. You have a choice. Today, this morning, I will admit, I did not choose to take the better path. I chose to be the victim because I felt like being the victim was going to get me attention, or it was going to get me some sort of love from somebody else saying, oh, poor her. But really, that's all in my head. It's going to get me none of that. Okay, so I caved this morning, and I admit to that, but we all have a choice. So we can do something to snap out of it. Okay, what are some things we can do? Well, I tried to meditate. Okay, it was better than nothing. I sat with myself, and it did pull me out a little bit. The second thing I did, and that I'm doing right now, is I'm doing something creative for myself. So I thought of, okay, I'm in such a kind of a low place right now. What's something that's going to bring me up a little bit? What's something that's going to bring me out of that, out of my shell a little bit, out of this just negative pattern of thinking? And for me, it was making a video. It was doing something creative rather than me thinking and feeling overwhelmed by what I have to do today or what I have to do later. I made the decision to, okay, I'm going to do something creative, even if it's for 10, 15 minutes. And that's going to help me because it's going to reset my brain a little bit, right? So awareness, making a choice, whether it's doing something creative, whether it's picking up a book, a little bit of inspirational read for yourself, or something that just makes you feel good, okay? So you want to find something that makes you feel good. It could be as simple as petting the dog and just, giving your dog a belly rub or something. I mean, dogs have been known to lower blood pressure and just reduce anxiety and stress and stuff like that. So it could be your pet, whatever it is for you. Anything that you can pick out and pull out, even in the lowest state, if there's one tiny thing, even if it's like, I'm going to have peanut butter this morning because I never have peanut butter and I love peanut butter, so any little thing like that. The third thing is recognizing that your life it follows these different tracks, different streams. So if you could envision your life almost like a movie script. So, for example, for myself, this morning I woke up and the movie script was that I woke up feeling a little anxious. I woke up feeling that I had all these things to do. I got out of bed and, I had my coffee, go through the motions, and my workout was sucky. So that was my perspective on my workout. My workout sucked. That, I had no money in the bank or whatever, which is not true. But that was my perspective at the moment. Okay. So, I woke up feeling, okay, I'm poor. Nobody loves me. I'm fat. This workout sucks. Like, this day is just really horrible. It's a Tuesday and it just feels really, really, really gray to me, gray kind of day where nothing is really going to make me happy. I had a horrible meditation. I couldn't relax. My thoughts were getting the best of me, just overthinking and stuff like that. That means the rest of the day is just gonna, it's just gonna suck. There's too much to do. I don't have time, all that kind of thing. Or you could wake up and project a new movie for yourself. So say I wake up, I'm feeling a little anxious, stuff like that. I can recognize that and say, okay, I'm feeling a little anxious. What can I do about it? Okay, I'm going to meditate. So I'm going to do all those things that I did in that other parallel tract of my life that were so sucky per se. But it's my perspective on it. So I could say, oh, great, I'm going to work out. I'm going to have the best workout. I'm going to meditate. That'll help me relax. It's going to be great. Like, this is what I need. This is my self-care, rather than thinking the parallel tract that's running, that's saying, oh my God, I'm never going to be able to relax because I'm just in a crappy mood and I don't feel like sitting here. I'd rather be doing something else. I'm going to embrace that time to myself. Say, okay, 10 minutes is nothing. 10 minutes, I can sit here and I can close my eyes and I can focus on my breathing or whatever it is, and I can really tap into just being in my body. I don't have to do anything. I can just be present and realize that, past is past, future is, I don't have to worry about it. I'm right here, right now. This is my time. And then in my workout, I can say, okay, I'm getting a workout in. All right. This morning I woke up not feeling that great, but that's okay. Like, I'm getting stronger. So the more I do it, I maintain consistency. I'm getting stronger. Once I get into it, I feel better. I know I feel better always. And that's my reality. Okay. And what you'll see is the more you go on this parallel track of kind of spinning your perspective on certain things, because your brain will take over and it will show you the reality that you're projecting, or that your perspective, right? So the same things are happening on both tracks. This morning the same things happened. I had my coffee, I worked out, I tried to meditate, and I did all the same things. I'm making a video, but it was my perspective on it that changed. So all of a sudden it went from this kind of gray, gloomy, kind of hopeless day to more of a positive vibe, where my vibration and just, I was a little more uplifted, So that's it. I mean, you have the choice to really, really choose which reality you want to experience with your senses. You really do. And it's not that you're creating a new reality. You're just you are allowing yourself to experience the reality that you choose to experience. Okay, so it is my choice, and I'm going to make this declaration, that the rest of today goes awesome for me. That I find little things in this day to make me feel good, to raise my vibes. I'm not going to let this morning, knowing how I was feeling, okay, I'm aware, I accept it, but I'm not going to let that determine the rest of my day. I'm not going to let my brain hijack and just go out of control, haywire, and suck me into that world, because I don't want to be in that world. I want to be in the world where it's sunny outside right now. It's a nice, cool day out. It's going to be, in the mid-50s today, so it's going to be a great day. There's nothing really to worry about. Like, all is good. And, I'm doing something creative today. Later I want to work on writing a little bit more and stuff like that. I get to see my dog today. I get to go out for a little while, get to work and just experience life. Just experience life in a different manner. So that's my spiel for today. Just thought it was appropriate, because I know that we all have good days, bad days. Nobody's perfect. I'm making these videos to show you that we all have our downfalls, and a lot of times when we're in our heads so much, we don't realize, okay, somebody else is going through this exact same thing probably right now, right? So it's funny, but it's true. We're human beings, and we accept that, but we have a choice in how we want our day to go, how we want our lives to go. And once we make that choice and we spin our perspective on things, then all is good and well. Okay? So that's it for me today, and hope you guys have a great day.